Welcome in. It's our Monday edition of On the Hill with Pat Jenkins Sports Talk Radio, brought to you here live each and every day on KDIV 98.7 FM. And I hope everyone had a blessed weekend. Got a lot of relaxation as the weather was quite appropriate if you had any outdoor plans. I hope you were able to take care of that. We got a easy show today. Only one guest is going to be joining us. We're going to be joined at 1:30 by four-star defensive tackle Emmett Gooden. We'll just get an update on how Emmett, how his recruiting's going up to this point. I know he's a high priority of the OU Sooners, but with Bob Stoops, we'll find out how that impacts the Sooners program. And also, too, he's planning on taking an unofficial with family members here coming up soon here to the University of Arkansas. So we'll get his take on those things. And we're going to have a lot of call-in timers. You can call in here at the 105 hour, also 115 and 145. And the question for the week, as we're going to roll it over from last week, outside of Frank Ragnow, what four offensive linemen would you most want to see go out in that starting five? And also, too, another question, how big will the expansion of Razorback Stadium, how much of an impact do you think that's going to have in recruiting, if any? And you can do so if you want to chime in on those topics. Just call us here at 479-439-3591 to get you in. And also, too, you can hit us up at 479-235-2070. That'll get you in here to OTH. And if you don't get a chance to catch us in your vehicle while you're out and about, make sure you go and download that app. You can get it on Android or iPhone. Just find the KDIV 98.7 app. You can take us Monday through Friday, like I said, from 1 to 2 each and every day. Any place, anytime, anywhere. But I want to also talk about Game 5. I knew it wasn't going to be a sweep. Didn't feel like it would be. And as Demetrius says, it was a business decision. Well, for those that watched that game on Friday, that's kind of what I got a sense of. Now, granted, I'm not going to take anything from Cleveland because they played almost a perfect game. When you hit 24 threes in a ball game, I don't care what league, what level, you're not going to lose. Your chance of going up to get that win, that percentage goes way up there. But I want to bring in my producer and co-host, I should say, is he's going to have his debut coming up. I want everybody to know that in a couple of weeks, he's going to be running only here with Pat Jenkins Sports Talk Radio. But I have no doubt in my mind that the beat is going to keep going. We're real and uncut, and he's going to have some really good guests on. So you guys chime in with Demetrius. It'll be 2 weeks from today. He's going to be the host of OTH on that Monday and Tuesday. So just a station note, he's going to be the guy in charge. But I want to bring him in. Talk to me, D. What's your take on what you saw on Friday, and will this game go to 6, or is it over tonight in your opinion?
No, I definitely think it's going 6 games. I think they're just going to kind of revamp the storyline with, I won't say a reset of the series, but kind of going back to an even platform, kind of not letting it look so one-sided and lopsided. But I'm excited to see, how this plays out. Like I said, I think it's definitely a lot of money involved. A reason why the series is still going, because I do think the Warriors could have ended it. You could tell just by some of the calls that the officials were calling, man, it was terrible. There was a play where, Kyrie did a backcourt and, the ref looked right at him. There's a play where, where they called the tech on Draymond, and then they try to change it around and say they called the tech on the coach. So I mean, things like that, I don't think really were a good look for the league. But I still think a lot of people have a lot of anticipation behind watching the rest of this finals.
Hey, I'm of the belief that it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And I know that there was a story I read that came out, and they stood a chance of losing $22 million had there not been a Game 5. So we're dealing in numbers, and then the NBA, especially the NBA Finals, is big business. So I'm not gonna say that had a direct effect on why Golden State lost. As I stated, 24 threes is pretty hard to overcome, and you just have to tip your hat. Cleveland played a whale of a game, and they played like a team that wasn't ready to go fishing this early in the season. So look forward to seeing Game 5. I think the series is over. I'm going to go Golden State tonight in a gentleman's sweep by 12. I don't think that Clay or Stephen will play as bad as those two did on Friday. It's just real uncommon to see those guys be so off and out of it. But like I said, if you're just tuning in here on KDIV 98.7 FM, just tuning in to OTH, our call-in questions, the topics: what four linemen outside of Frank Ragnow, because we know number 72 is a lock at the center spot, as he's rated by most national media, as well as ourselves here on the Hill, Pat Jenkins Sports Radio, the number one center in all of college football. But what four would you like to see go out on that opening Thursday night in War Memorial Stadium versus Florida A&M? And also, too, how big of an impact do you think with the expansion of Razorback Stadium, Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium, how big of an impact do you think that's going to have on recruiting, if any? And you can call us, chime in on it at 479-439-3591. Also, too, 479-235-2070. That'll get you in here. And I want to pose that question to you, Demetrius. How much of an impact do you think that's going to have when this stadium is totally complete and we head into that 2018 season? How much of an impact do you think that's going to have in the 19 and 20 and classes on going forward?
Definitely. I can see it really having a big impact, but I don't think it'll have an immediate impact. I think there's still one missing ingredient that I think we need to add to a big facility, and that's winning. Not to say we don't win, but we haven't won in the fashion to fill that stadium with the expansions that we made on the stadium. So, like I said, I'm just eager to see what direction the team goes and the win total, because, again, I think when you're talking about winning, that's what puts fans in the seats and, gets them excited and ramped up about your program.
Well, we hope you're excited, because we're excited in hopes of a really, really good week. Got a lot of interesting guests coming on as the week progresses on. And like I said, at 1:30, be sure and tune in here today, as we're going to have Emmett Gooden, 4-star defensive tackle out of Independence Community College. This is a guy that everybody wants in the trenches for their particular school. But we're going to step away, get a quick break, taking your calls in the next segment. It's On the Hill with Pat Jenkins on KDIV 98.7 FM.